Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. We're back with a Thursday evening stream. Shut up, you. Who asked your opinion? For another Thursday evening stream. It's a brand new series. It is the VGT Series 2. What is the VGT Series? VGT is the VRC's one-mate series using a different Vision Gran Turismo car every season. This championship has been set up for amateurs. Yeah, it always says that same thing. Each season will be a one-mate series. Drivers will compete in 2 races per round to score points awarded for finishing positions across 5 weeks. We've already had season 1, which was the VW Golf Supersport VGT, and this is season 2 in the Mazda RX Vision GT3, and don't they look beautiful? They're flat and wide. I like them. The race day format will be at 8 o'clock, 10 minutes qualifying, and then race 1, which is a sprint race, 30 miles plus completed lap, and the grid is set by qualifying. And race 2 will be the feature race, which is 75 miles plus completed lap, grid set by results from race 1. And the tyre compounds qualifying, they can use either super softs or softs, but the tyres used in qualifying must be used in race 1. You must not change tyre compounds during the qualifying session. In the sprint race, super softs or softs, whichever used in the sprint race is not to be used in the feature race. No pit stops permitted. And then the feature race, super softs, softs or mediums. Mediums is a mandatory compound and must be used at some point in the race. So as I get it, is whatever they qualify on, they take it into sprint 1, and that's what they use. So if they qualify on super softs and then race the sprint race on super softs, in the feature race they can only use the softs, I believe, because they've already used the super softs, and vice versa. So if they use the softs in the sprint, they can only use the super softs in the feature race, as well as the mandatory medium tyres. And I think that's all the business you need to know. This is the first round, so there's no table to tell you. And you can see we've had a huge sign up for this. There's someone missing, Dan, I think. Oh, Racer Brown saying hello. Oh, Skyjacker saying hi-ho. Racer Brown saying hello, how are we? I'm good, man. And Skyjacker says correct, buddy. So, yeah, I got the rules right. I'm going to go to the Hall of Champions. I believe Racer Brown was the last champion of the first series, but I will check that out for you. And when I get there... God, we've had a few championships since the last VGT. There we go. It was Racer Brown. He had 9 races, 4 victories, 7 podiums, 2 pole positions, 5 fastest laps, and he had 137 points. And then after drop scores, he had 123 points. So yes, Racer Brown is the holding champion at the moment, but he's not signed up for this, so we will get a new champion in 5 weeks. It's a 5-week series. I'm just checking if there's anything I need to know. Oh no, that's in the other one. In Tuesday nights, it was flashed up. I got it mixed up. So yeah, that's it. Boom. So there is Sharon. He's gone for an Atari. It's got a similar look to his Red Bull Junior on Sunday evenings. Oh, something in the admin chat. Is it for me? That's right, it's nothing to do with me. Well, it is, but not to do with me. Mama Homesick is in the room saying, hi, Thingy. How are you this evening? All well, I hope. Well, I don't know. I think I'm getting a toothache. I don't know. It's a bit achy at the back of my jaw a little bit. And I'm hoping it's not going to develop into anything. But it's slightly irritating. And Flashman says, evening all. Oh, as Flashman's here in celebration, I will... Not that I'm sponsored, but it's another brew dog, and this one's called Spiky India Pale Ale. And oh well, it's the actual name of it is Jagged Edge. It smells nice. It tastes like all the other brew dogs. So There you go, Mama, saying too much Red Bull rotting your teeth. Yes. It's a good cleaner. You can clean engines with Red Bull, so it cleans the teeth as well. Gets rid of the nicotine stains. So Catula is out there. Fernando in his Mazda. And he's sporting a lovely Red Bull, as we mentioned, Red Bull. Looking Mazda there. And then further down the field we have a Red Bull. Homesick also in a Red Bull. So big sponsors here for the Vision Series. And Skyjacker and Digital Blasphemy are both in the pits at the moment. I suppose we could look at the cars. A monster for Skyjacker. And Digital Blasphemy is just heading out onto the track. And yes, very nice. The usual black and red of a Digital Blasphemy. I've seen it in his he races Porsches in another group. I got sacked from there, so I don't know what goes on there anymore. They didn't like my commentary, unfortunately. It's a shame, but I enjoyed it while it lasted. Good blast. Don't know what happened there. But yes, there's Digital Blasphemy. And he's sporting the black and red with DB something on the side of it. We are a minute away from qualifying, so we'll be straight back into it. Super stuff. And we'll see these guys quali and see what tyres they choose. At the moment, Digital Blasphemy is nipping around on the racing softs. Shiren is on the super softs. They're all saying if they're ready or not. I do like to be involved, so give me a sec. Do you know what? I'm going to break tradition. I might go for a Y because what the hell? And just freak them all out. I've joined the rebels. Homesick Alien, he's on the racing softs, and it looks like Skyjacker and Cthulhu is also on the racing softs, and there goes qualifying. So fasten your seatbelts. And Flashman says, cheers, my good man, from me opening a can for it in his honour. And Muddy's deleted whatever he put on there. And Shadow Rider saying, good evening, buddy. Hello, Shadow. How are you? How's the Swingers Resort? You can all... Oh, we got a pit glitch. Look at that. Who's struggling to get out then? Someone. It's Cthulhu. So, I believe it'll all get redone again, reset. I think sometimes they say changing the time of day helps. I'm not sure. You know, change it and then change it back. I have no idea. But, oh, there is Digital Blasphemy in his orange army helmet for the marshal. Oh, Cthulhu's left. Hopefully he'll be back. And he's joined. There you go. Didn't take long. Mr. Pat in the chat saying, good looking cars we have here. Yes, they are. They're heavily influenced by energy drinks. Energy drinks taking over the world. Drink water or Brewdog. Or a nice warm beverage. Too warm yet. Usually wait till after qualifying until I get my warm beverage on. But I got excited and had a sip. So, oh, Alpha, is he going to race? Or is he just watching? Who knows? So, Homesick Alien is out there in his Mazda. They are one sexy looking car, I must say. They are nice looking. I don't know how they handle. I haven't tried one. I do have one. Just, I never go out. And now Shiren says he cannot see Cthulhu. I can. He's there. Woo! Cthulhu! He's in a lovely Red Bull. Blue and a luminous yellow. It's looking good. Is he here? He is, Shiren. He is. I'm looking at him on my screen. Can I see Shiren? I can see Shiren as well. I can see it all. I can see everything. I can see all 5 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're all there, all in attendance. And Shiren's now left the room, having a few bugs here with a Polybaloney Digital, up to their usual tricks, turning that server rating down, so the private servers struggle to try and get you into the carnage that is the dailies. because it's always fun being bashed from one side of the track to the other by some 8-year-old that's playing their dad's computer game. Go and buy an Xbox. Forza is waiting for you, and they want you. They need you. They love the carnage. There's a game called Wreckfest, you know. You can go and buy that. So we're just awaiting for Sharon to get his kiddly what's it together. He's probably messing around with his router and then messing around with his PlayStation, and he's trying to get everything to talk to each other. Oh, we're starting qualifying without Sharon. Oh dear. Skyjacker, do you realise that Sharon's not there? Possibly not. Possibly. Oh, look. Oh, qualifying has begun. Okie dokie. So, 5 become 4. I guess he's just going to put Sharon at the back when Sharon arrives. He is. Oh, what? Now I can't see him. Right then, I'm going to nip out and nip back in again because we're playing hopscotch on the rooms. So hopefully we won't miss too much qualifying, guys. I'll try and get out and get in. I don't even see Sharon has joined the room. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We might miss a bit of qualifying, but we want to see Sharon. We don't want to watch a whole race without him. That would be pants. So let me go up to here. I'd cleared this before we started, but I'll give it another clear. Look at you, see him behind the curtain. And there you go. Let's clear that bad boy. Temporary data deleted twice in the space of 5 minutes. Then we go to showroom with friends. And then we go into Skyjacker's room. It's looking very strong on the internet bars there. And then we enter. And you get to see my lovely Mitzi Lancer in its Rizzler liveries. Shadow Rider in the chat saying, going to try and throw a little Easter egg in for tomorrow night's race in the livery. Ooh. Would that be a Rockstar? Cover all of the energy drinks. And now we're into the room. Now you're going to see me mess around with all the settings. I'm giving everything away. It's a shocker. Oh. I thought everything went a bit Pete Tong then. And now I can see Sharon, so it was worth it, see? It was. Now I've got to play with the settings. Hang on a minute. No, it's alright. It's all alright. I didn't need to do that. There we go. So, there is Sharon. Boom. We got there in the end, and I don't even think we've got past the outlaps. So, all good in the hood for these guys. If it's a five-week season, and there's 5, it's only fair that they all sort of win one each, I'd say. Like special awards. Everyone gets a prize. So, Sharon, first on track at the moment, making his way around. That's a very shiny car. The Russian sensation has taken out with a bit of an Atari theme on there. I like it. I like it a lot. I've pressed that once already, but I'll press it again. And Red Bull does sneak in there. Look, it's on his helmet. So, Sharon. The car looks very pointy, doesn't it? Driving around. I don't know if it's oversteering. Like I said, I've not had a go in one. And there is Homesick. I like the little Firestone stickers just underneath the flaps at the back. And it looks very nice. Shall we do some fancy shots? Whoosh, whoosh, from afar. He's going for it, isn't he? He's on his flying lap at the moment. And Cthulhu is out there. They've got loads of space, but he's quite close behind someone. Nice. These cars do look nice, I've got to say. Pretty cars. They're in a lovely matte black monster. Car 99. The host with the most. Mr. Jacker. And in the chat we have Mama Homesick saying good luck Homesick, and Muddy saying Homesick livery is another one of mine. Yeah, I know that. I know, but yes, for the people out there, it's another Koi Kart special. He's turned into our resident livery man. And there he goes. Is Mr. Homesick. I'm hoping we're going to get the times, because the times haven't been ticking over till I left and came back in again, but I'm sure we'll get some sort of time. And he crosses the line with a 57.4. Cthulhu only managing a 57.9, some 5/10 virtually behind Homesick Alien. Skyjacker managing a 58.1, which is only 2/10 behind Cthulhu. Digital Blasphemy going second fastest there with a 57.627. Only 2/10 behind Homesick and nearly 3/10 ahead of Cthulhu. And Shren, we're still waiting. He's getting purples. Interesting stuff as he gets to the final hairpin, and then he's just going to blast it up the straight. Is he the only one on them super softs? I'll check on my next go around. But if he is the only one on the super softs, then he should get pole here. How are you, YouTube world? Are you okay? It's Thursday. We're really near the end of the week. Only one more working day. And then it's party. And Shren going 58.3, so he's just under 2/10 off of Skyjacker's time. Let's have a check on those tyres. Homesick is on the racing soft. Digital Blasphemy has opted for the racing soft. Cthulhu also on the racing soft. That fuel goes down quite quick as well. Ooh, we see Homesick Alien having a little nudge of the barrier, and he's letting Cthulhu go. And Skyjacker is on the racing soft. So Shren, the only one with the super softs out there. I don't know what the tyre wear will be like. And Racer Brown says, yes, can't wait for tomorrow to end. And Racer Brown saying, lol. We've got a good battle tomorrow as well, and we've got the Group 4 World Series at St. Croix in the French marquee cars. So Shren getting purples again. Homesick, we know this lap's not going to be as good because he pulled over to let Cthulhu by. Cthulhu didn't manage to go faster. No, he did go faster, but... oh no, he's just come up to the line. Or maybe it was Cthulhu who pulled over for... what's the name? Who knows? Who knows? I'm getting all muddled. Skyjacker set a time to go up into third fastest. No, Cthulhu did not go much faster. Maybe he put it in the wall as well, off camera. And Digital Blasphemy, boom! In the shadows, comes forth and gets provisional pole by 6 thousandths of a second off of Homesick Alien. But Shren on those super softs, coming around that final corner. Shall we get some onboard action? Not that onboard, that onboard. Ooh, look. They got a fancy rear view mirror. It's like a TV screen. I wonder if it picks up Netflix. Here he goes, flooring it. We're up to 160 miles per hour. And there's still more to go. 170 as he crosses the line, and he gets pole with a 57.3, and he gets it by 8 thousandths. These cars are going to be tight on track, very tight. The times are very close, and you can see Shren's got it up to about 175 miles an hour along this long straight. Going to see some people using the toes. I think about 177 was the top speed out of that there. As he makes his way through the first corner, then the second corner, two right-handers. Lovely little combo if you get them right. Then flooring it down here to, I think it's quite a quick left. We'll see. No brakes needed, sir. No, he's going around in a fifth gear. Wow. Then a slight right. Ooh, there's a bit of a slide going on there. This one you do have to brake just a little bit. Ease it through. It's a chicane, really, more than anything. Then a long winding right-hander up the hill, getting tighter and tighter. And you can end up in that wall. Then going around a long sweeping left, up over the bridge to go right. He's got purples again. And then heavy on the brakes around here, which goes into a left down the exit ramp. And then we head up towards the hairpin, and that is a lap of whatever this place is called, Tokyo Eastern Outer Line, I think it is. But correct me, because I'm probably wrong. There he goes. That slid around lovely there, didn't it? Looks like quite a nice handling car, I must say. And Shren heading towards the line. Can he re-pole it? He's already poled it once. We've got a minute left of qualifying before the first sprint race. A race around East Outer Loop. Ah, yes. we see? Is it another one? No, he's just off his own time by 300ths. So, Shiren is sitting on provisional pole. Digital Blasphemy are trying to make his way around to get that pole. But Shiren, super softs in that first race. Will they last the 15 minutes? It's interesting. I'm waiting to see. He's just going over a sector. We've got a couple of cars coming up towards the line. No, he's off his own time. Homesick Alien was the first on track, and he's just coming through the chicane to... Oh no, was that the... Not the chicane, he was just gone around the hairpin. He's going to go under the bridge to finish qualifying. This will be his final lap. I mean, he's only 100th off of pole. Can he do it? No, he cannot. Cthulhu is... No, it's Skyjacker next. Can he get anything out of this? Ooh, he goes faster, but stays in fourth. Cthulhu, the next one to cross the line. Has he got anything there? No. So it's all down to Digital Blasphemy to try and take that pole away from Shiren. No, he's gone into the pits. Oh, that means you've got to wait for the whole 2.5 minutes. Or unless Shiren's still on a run. Did he cross the line before the timer ran out? I think he did. I think he did. So Shiren's having another pop at that pole. Edge it a little bit further away from the rest of the gang. And he's up. He is up. So this could be the one. As he heads down towards the finishing line. The Russian sensation getting the first provisional pole, or is definitely on pole. You are the one and only. They can't take that away from you. So Shiren, the man on top of the pile for this first sprint race. Digital Blasphemy are sitting alongside him on the grid. Homesick Alien tucked up just behind alongside Mr. Skyjacker. And Cthulhu a little bit behind those guys. And Homesick Alien saying close. And Skyjacker saying, wow, 4.5 tenths. I know. It's shocking, isn't it? Skyjacker there. He's a tenth behind pole. It's a very tight field. The race is going to be very interesting. We're waiting for the qualifying timer to count down. We can just talk about how great car 69 is. What's Digital Blasphemy's number then? Because he's 22 in this. So there you are. You make a nice fancy car, and you know, a lovely livery with all those little yellow flicks, and that's what happens. You get it on pole. He is on the super softs, remember though. His tyres will be wearing. He's going to have to rabbit right at the beginning of the sprint and try and get some space, a little breathing space between him and the other 4 competitors, because they will be gunning for him nearer the end of the race, as his tyres will probably be full on red. But we will see in 7 seconds. Ooh, yes, the warm beverage is just drinkable. I put my elbow in it and it's fine. Crack-a-lacking. Beautiful stuff. So here we are for round 1, race 1 of a brand new series in these lovely looking Mazda RX Visions. And we'll get rid of the big numbers. Is that the best view? It's in a tunnel, you see. They can't get the camera far enough back. So we'll get to see Shiren start. If I look at the back, oh, it's all pointing forward, you see. Oh, you don't get to see Shiren. And they're off. Shiren looks like he's had an okay move. An okay start, with Digital Blasphemy holding that second place. Homesick Alien in third. They're all tucking in behind each other to try and grab a toe before they get to the first corner. Cracking stuff, but Shiren leading the way. Digital Blasphemy having a look. And there you can see Homesick Alien and Skyjacker grabbing toes off the pair of them. Skyjacker sneaked one past Homesick. with the tow from Digital Blasphemy, and Homesick Alien, he opted for the wrong guy to tow with, and Digital Blasphemy, oh, he's hit the barrier, and it's Shiren back in the lead. So Shiren holding that lead, and Skyjacker looks like he's doing the wall of death now, and he's dropped back into 5th place. With Shiren, he's gonna have to, like I said, rabbit at the beginning of this race to try and build up a nice buffer. And Cthulhu last on the grid, he's now in 2nd ahead of Digital Blasphemy, who's in a taut battle with Homesick Alien. Let's jump on board with the Alien, who's sitting in 4th place. Just behind him you can see the monster Mazda of Skyjacker, and they're going to be towing each other to death around here. But if they're clever, I don't know what the tyres are going to go like. Whoa! I thought that was it. I thought wheel curtains for Homesick, but he seems to have pulled that one off. But he's lost a little ground to the guys ahead of him. And if he can drive well in these last few corners, then he can catch up with those boys ahead. But Shiren, he's got himself half a second on Cthulhu. Cthulhu, I think the tow is up to about 0.8 of a second. He's got to stay within 0.8 of Shiren to enjoy a tow from him. If they drop back more than a second, then they're on their own. When you're driving these cars, you can kind of tell you're in the tow because you get a wind effect going when you're driving, and then when you're in the tow, you get no wind effect. It's silent, so you know when you're in the tow. But Cthulhu there, yeah, within 4/10, so he's definitely going to enjoy a bit of a tow there. Digital Blasphemy, he might be borderline tow, I'm not sure, but he's definitely got, and Homesick's a little further back there. So the back three all around about 9/10 to 8/10 behind each other. I don't know if they'll get to enjoy that tow or not. But Shiren doing the perfect job for Team 13. We used to have 4 guys from Team 13, and it's whittled down to 1. Ragnar seems to have disappeared off of the radar. Jokus, he does take part in a couple of things, and Cymex was loving it for a while, but I haven't seen him around for a couple of championships. But Shiren still sticking with it. I think he likes the Russian sensation nickname, the moniker that he's been given. So he probably feels the pressure that he has to keep showing up for Russia's sake. But Shiren so far doing an almighty job, but the Spaniard's staying with him. Fernando Cthulhu is keeping up with him, and Digital Blasphemy has edged back up with the Cthulhu. He's in fact looking for a way past the car 81 ahead of him, and it's looking absolutely crack-a-lacking here. They pulled away from the Alien and Skyjack, but like I said, I don't know what the tyre wear will be like after 15 minutes of 7 laps of racing. It's looking okay at the moment, 2 laps in. It doesn't look like they're suffering from too much tyre wear. So it's, oh, the back end really wanting to step out on Digital Blasphemy there, but he just caught it in the nick of time. And now back in the tow again. He's pretending he's a caravan as he chases down Cthulhu. And Cthulhu probably going more into defensive mode, and as Shiren trying to build that buffer up before he loses his tyres. Although there might not be tyre wear on. It doesn't. Oh yeah, I think I can see a little tip of red on that. I'm not sure though. It's not major tyre wear if it's at all. Maybe Skyjack's got to turn it back on again after qualifying. And Digital Blasphemy's going for a move up the inside, and he gets it. He makes the move. He sticks it up the inside of Cthulhu, and he's now up into 2nd place on the go, on the move. And he's going to try and hunt himself down a Russian sensation out there in front on those super soft tyres against the soft and Cthulhu's soft. Then we've got 2 seconds behind Homesick Alien and Skyjacker, maybe slowing each other down by racing each other. And Homesick making that car as wide as he possibly can to keep the monster Mazda behind. Let's get on board with Mr. Skyjacker to see some of that awesome defending that the Alien is presenting us with. It's getting that car right on the apexes, right on the inside, giving Skyjacker no opportunity to make a move up the inside. If Skyjacker needs to make a move, he's going to have to go around the long way, which is a lot more difficult. As they go into the hairpin under the heavy braking, this is Skyjacker's best opportunity. But as you can see, Homescaling keeping it nice and tight in that corner. But Skyjacker getting a lovely toe now, or he should be getting a lovely toe up this straight to try, to make a move. Sorry, I thought Shiren had overtaken Digital, but Digital is in second, Catula in third, as it was. But they look like there's some side-by-side action up there. There is Digital, he's going for the lead. There's no stopping this man, my word. He's doing an absolute blinder in the Mazda Vision. He's taken Shiren, but Shiren trying to get the toe back into that first corner. He's got the grippier tyres, so he could enjoy taking a bit more speed through, and he does, up the inside. Beautiful stuff from Shiren. And he's back in the lead again from Digital Blasphemy. Catula has dropped a little bit back from these guys, but Homesick and Skyjacker catching them up. So we've got the 3 energy drinks at the back of the grid, fighting it out, jousting like in medieval times with their super hot Mazdas. And there is no quarter given here, and it looks like Catula's got a little bit of breathing room whilst them two battle it out. And up ahead we've got Shiren having to defend like a maniac from Digital Blasphemy. Digital Blasphemy trying to stab it up the inside wherever he possibly can, and he is a man possessed at the moment. He wants that win, and it sets him up good for the championship. And as we go into the braking zone, Shiren a little bit wide in that first corner, but maintains the lead from Digital Blasphemy. Digital Blasphemy now has to do it under the toe. And what's going on a little further back, we've got Catula still. Skyjacker somehow getting past the Alien. I think the tyre wear is on. I'm pretty sure I can see red at the top of their tyres, but we're already over halfway into this race, and the tyre wear really no effect here at all. So, and here it looks like Skyjacker coming from last, getting up into fourth, and now he wants that podium place. He's getting on the toe, unless he's bump drafting Catula to try and catch up with the leaders. That could be a possibility. I've seen him do that before with Rivixter in the Pacific Championship we had. And yes, using Catula for his own means, it seems. Shiren though still maintaining that lead from Digital Blasphemy. Digital Blasphemy giving it his all, having a look here, having a look there, but Shiren just placing his car perfectly to make life very difficult for Digital Blasphemy. And we're on board with Digital Blasphemy right now with his orange army helmet. I think his name was Rob Foote, the marshal that lost his life. Digital Blasphemy, just a little lift through there as he mounts another attack. We're on lap 5. So the next lap will be the penultimate lap of this sprint race, and then we will be into the feature. Digital Blasphemy having a rest for a second, coming out of that corner nice and wide, get on that accelerator, and is he in the toe? I'm trying to listen, see if I can hear any wind. I think I can hear the wind, so I don't think he's quite got that toe at the moment. Further back, Catula is bringing Skyjacker along whilst the Alien has dropped back a little bit. The Alien getting accustomed to the Mazda at the moment. He did a 58.0 his last time around. Skyjacker a 57.4. right under the rear wing of Cthulhu. If we look back, oh, that's the wrong car, you klutz. There you go. That's what I wanted to see. So looking back from Cthulhu's car, you can see the front of that 99 Mazda looming large in Cthulhu's rear view. Awesome stuff. And Skyjacker giving it his all. Going to try and grab that podium. We're on the penultimate lap, lap 6. It's this lap and the next, and it's all done for the sprint. Oh, Cthulhu having a little nudge of the barrier, giving Skyjacker the opportunity. He's through. He's through and up into 3rd place. Unbelievable stuff, and they're not that far behind Digital Blasphemy, who's still chasing Sharon, who is done an absolutely wonderful job in the lead of this race. Took the pressure early on, got overtaken by a couple of the guys, kept it on the inside and clean, and managed to get back into the lead. And then Digital Blasphemy are giving him pressure all the way through. There is still another lap to go, and it does look like Digital Blasphemy has caught him up again. And the tyre wear starting to look like it's affecting Sharon. That car sliding around a bit, and it looks like Digital Blasphemy has gone for the move. And now Digital Blasphemy's leading, but Sharon, was it a wise move? Did he think, yeah, go past, I'll get your toe on this final lap? Well, there's penultimate lap going into the final lap, but Sharon getting that toe as they start the final lap. Skyjacker, he's got Cthulhu right behind him. If we go like this and this, oh yeah, it's already there. You can see the Red Bull. Oh, a little bump draft there from Cthulhu, helping Skyjacker out to try and catch those guys up ahead. And Sharon, I missed it, sorry, Sharon has retaken the lead. But they're side by side going into the first corner, and Digital Blasphemy's got that inside line. Sharon sticking it around the outside there. Unbelievable stuff, Jeff. That's unbelievable. That's great stuff. Oh no, Sharon's gone a bit sideways as Digital Blasphemy blasts away in first place. Sharon now under fire for his second. Oh, I think that's just a weird glitz thing, because it looks like Cthulhu possibly can't see Sharon or something. I don't know. He just seemed to go through the Russian sensation. So now Fernando up into second spot, and Sharon losing 2 places on the final lap. Is that the super soft tyres? Was it the wrong call for those super softs? He doesn't seem to have the grip the other guys have on this final lap, but he's coming back at Cthulhu. But if they can't see each other, I imagine he's not getting a toe off of him. And Skyjacker still ahead of the Alien. The Alien at 58.2 last time around. Skyjacker at 57.7. Sharon managing at 58.8. And oh dear. And Cthulhu is just dropped down to 3rd. Oh no, they're just merging through each other. It's like Ghosts. Oh my love, oh my darling. Let's get some pottery on the go. So Digital Blasphemy, what a race. Followed Sharon for majority of the race, and when it counted, he got through. And now he's going to take the spoils for the win. Well done, Digital Blasphemy. Cthulhu takes second, Sharon in 3rd. Take a boo, my son. Skyjacker gets 4th, and Homesick Alien grabs 5th. It looks like Cthulhu and Sharon can't see each other. Yes, Racer Brown, that's what I thought. There he is. Bumpy little ting. Digital Blasphemy cuddling on his medal and giving the crowd a little wave and a wink, saying, hey ladies, that's how you win. So we'll look at the results. We'll take our time with this one. So Digital Blasphemy took the win and the fastest lap on lap 3 with a 56.566. All the 5s, all the 6s for Digital Blasphemy on that fastest lap. Absolutely stunning stuff. And he takes the win ahead of Cthulhu. Fernando grabbing that 2nd place, not bad. Sharon, I don't know, it all seemed to fall apart on that last lap. I don't know if it was tyre wear, but him and Cthulhu obviously could not see each other as they kept driving through each other, like Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore. And you're all too young, don't worry. This Ghost, it's a film. And then Skyjacker, oh, he did get up ahead of Cthulhu at one point, but unseen by us, Cthulhu managed to get past him again, and Skyjacker finishing in 4th with Homesick Alien unusually in last place. Right, the lobby settings will now be changed. Ready for the feature race. This is the race where they have to use... Oh, Skyjacker says he's going to reset the room, so we're all going to get booted. And Digital Blasphemy needs to go for a poo. And Shren saying was not able to see Cthulhu. See, Cthulhu's even got his own theme song. So while as they're resetting the room, we can just sort of like just have a little wiggle around, really. As always, I'll take you to my library. Come into my library. There's something I want to show you. What can I show you? Have I got any car liveries on the go? What was the last one? There's one half done. I was going to do for anyone who wanted to race in this, but I could never get into it. I didn't like the placing of the Rizzlers on that. I just didn't know what to do with them. So it's that, I'm afraid, has been totally and utterly left behind. I'm not even bothering with it. It's just going to stay like that forever. But there you go. Flashman saying, sing us a song, mate. Oh, I've sung 2 already. Muddy saying, not wrong with a poop between races. Makes you lighter, innit? Yes. We don't want to see. Yeah, we'll just close that. Look at all those Rizzlers. It's like an obsession, man. It's like an obsession I've got. I can't even remember doing that, Cleo. I think that Cleo's the same as that one. I was just playing around with the colours. Seeing if you could change the colours. Lots of black, orange and whites on the go there. There was the last Vision ones. There it is. And I'm sure the room is back up, so I'll have a go. You can have a look at my cars if you want. Oh, hello. Are you asking me on a date, Pat? Because, you know what, I wouldn't say no. You're young and virile. I found out that your birth date was when I was 20. So let's have a look. Show rooms only with friends. This is my fag time. Yes, the room is back up, but wow, only 2 orange bars. Oh, yellow bars. But we'll give it a go, and hopefully Shren and Cthulhu can magically see each other. Poof. Oh, that warm beverage went down a treat. Alright, treat that one. So, back in the room again, ready for the feature race. I should roll a ciggy. Where's my Rizzlers? Oh, ironic. They were on the screen. On your car, bud. You want your Rizzlers? They're on the car. Right, hang on. I think I've left the Rizzlers by the microwave. Because, as you do, that is the Rizzler place. On top of the microwave, just to drive my wife mad. I like to leave them dotted around the house everywhere. And what shall we do? Someone's out. Digital Blasphemy and Skyjacker are on track, so I will take you to those guys so you can see them having a wee practice. I imagine they'll be practicing on the mediums. I would. No, it's just, oh, don't say I can't see Digital Blasphemy. This is absolutely shocking. 8:45 we're going for the next race. Yeah, Digital Blasphemy's in. He's going to have a practice with the Super Softs, and it looks like Skyjacker has got the mediums on. We get a good idea. Shren says, just watch that last lap on the stream. That was hilarious. Well, not me being hilarious, but the actual GTSport being an absolute muppet was hilarious. So Skyjacker is asking everyone to enter so they see if they can see each other. I have green Rizzlers. I do like the blue Rizzler the most, but they're more expensive for some reason. I even went silver Rizzler at one point because they're extra thin. I don't want that sulphur in my fag, you know. I'm a purist. I just want the nicotine. The nicotine and the tar, that's what I'm about. Don't want your silly paper sulphur or anything. So Homesick Alien is the first on track to give it a practice. He's gone for a medium tyre, and you guys can watch him poodle around. in Koikart's design car, whilst I go and try and give myself a little bit of cancer. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say, way-oh. I'm back. Right. So, we're getting ourselves ready for race 2, round 1 of the VGT Series, the VG Series. That sounded rude, and it wasn't meant to. I honestly didn't try and make it sound rude. Should have thought that one out beforehand. Oh, hey up. Is there an extra person? Oh, Mr. Brown's joined us. The reigning champion is in. I don't know if he's just in for a practice. He's got a lovely looking car. Maybe he spent race 1 trying to make a design. But yes, it's looking good. Looking good. But yeah, I don't think he was signed up for this, so I'm not sure if he's in just for pits and giggles, or if he's actually seriously gonna chuck his hat into the ring and try and defend that championship. We don't know. We will see in about 3 minutes when race 2 commences. But it's a nice looking car, Mr. Brown. Oh, he didn't even have time to change the number on it. It literally must have gone in there and slapped a couple of decals on it just to get it on the go. So, Digital Blasphemy, the championship leader so far. He looks like he's going to be starting this race on those super soft seat home sticks to the mediums, and so's Shiren. You saw last season it trending, and in the Max 5s, trending that they start on the slower tyre first to finish strong on the speedy tyre. But Digital Blasphemy are bucking the trend, as it were, and he is going to try and get himself a bit of space before he goes on to the slower tyre, unless he's going to do a quick switcheroony in the next 2 minutes, who knows. But he's done a 57.8 in his practice, with Racer Brown a 59.5 on his mediums. Homesick Alien managing a 2 minute, but they've only done 1 lap, so you know, it could be anything really. Catula and Skyjacker haven't even completed a lap yet. But yes, Digital Blasphemy, a cracking win from that first race, sorry. This is the first round. That first round, part 1. And we've got part 2 coming up, which I think is, I'm pretty sure I read somewhere, 17 laps, I believe. Is there anything I've missed in the... Oh, there's a bit of VGT chat, a bit of badge chat. Oh no, it's not, it's just... Oh, Skyjacker posting up the new room ID for people to find it. So, yes, very good. Ooh. And we've had the cars drawn for tomorrow evening. I don't know if anyone's read them yet, but oh no, we're doing it already. But Pat's in a Bugatti, GT Racer 9's in a Peugeot, Talleyrand is in the Megane Trophy. I'm going R this time. Didn't feel right doing the Y. Shiren's in a Tron, Homesick Alien's in the Megane, Racer Brown's in a Peugeot, Shadow Rider's in the Megane Trophy, and Skyjacker's got a Citroen. So that's the car draws for tomorrow evening. Must have happened recently, so that's interesting stuff. And our race 2 is just about to start, and I'm gonna put my neck on the line and say it's a reverse grid of the first race, so we will see. It might not be. God, there's all bits everywhere. Why is there little bits everywhere? Little sweet balls. So, I Bunting in the chat saying, good evening all, been a while. Oh, is that not Bunting? Bunyard. Oh, Bunny! Hello, Bunny! Sorry, man. There's so many B's around, I just get myself all mixed up. No, it is the results of the first race. So Digital Blasphemy on that pole with them super softs. He is going to try and do a run straight away, get away from the rest of the crowd. Catula in second. It looks like Shiren having a slightly better start than Catula and pulling up alongside him. Absolutely amazing stuff. So Catula down into 3rd place with Skyjacker 4th, Homesick Alien in 5th, and Racer Brown at the back of the pack. But it will all soon change as they make their way up to the first corner. Bunny having a little saying, I'll be back soon, good luck all. Oh, Bunny, it'd be great to see you back. It's like 1 championship winning out with you. You're like Rosberg. And oh, Shiren, Catula trying to find space past Shiren, but there was not there. Shiren's taken the lead, but Digital Blasphemy, he's got that inside line. What's on Shiren? Shiren's on the medium tyres. They're all in a pack, and there you go. Digital Blasphemy has that inside line, and he retakes the lead as they all come out of the corner at the same time. Look at that. Was there 3 wide as they come out? Unbelievable stuff. Skyjacker in 2nd, Catula in 3rd, Homesick Alien in 4th. Shiren is in 5th, so Shiren shuffled to the back of the pack. And Racer Brown playing catch up as they come through. Oh, it's very fast through there. And looks fast. And Catula trying to make a move on Skyjacker, and is he successful? He's got that inside line, and oh no, Skyjacker just managing to block him off before he got past, and Skyjacker stays in 2nd place with Catula in 3rd, and there's movement back there, and it's Shiren and Racer Brown are hard at it. Shiren defending from Mr. Brown. And we'll get on board with Racer Brown. Well, we'll look forward. That helps. And we'll get inside the car. No, we'll still look forward. Come on. Come on, Thingamajig. Get your together. So Racer Brown at the back there. You can see them all in front of him. Beautiful looking. It looks like Catula has made the move in that final corner ahead of Skyjacker. Like I said, that might be a strategical movement, so you can get the toe up the long straight, as Skyjacker is now sat there enjoying a tow from the Red Bull Mazda of Catula, car 81 against car 99, with Homesick Alien in car 77 just behind them, and Sharon in car 69, and Digital Blasphemy is leading. I was just about to say Digital Blasphemy, but that's a Racer Brown, car 86, I believe. And I've not even pressed the buttons because I can't remember. And car 22 for Digital Blasphemy. Wow, nearly got them all down. That's the beauty of having a smaller field. It's easier to remember. And Skyjacker looking like he's gone for a move up the inside of Catula, and he's got it. He's made it pay. And they are now 1.6 seconds behind Digital Blasphemy. Remember, Digital Blasphemy having to get on with it, as he is on the faster compound tyre, and he's got to try and give himself some space, because when these guys come in and put the faster compound on, they will be hunting him down. They'll be hunting themselves a little bit of Digital Blasphemy. Can he get the double win today? It's going to be hard on the medium tyres at the end of the race, but he'll be on lower fuel tanks, remember, so it might offset it a little bit. So Digital Blasphemy 1.8 seconds at the moment from Skyjacker. Skyjacker 9/10 ahead of Catula. Then we have Homesick Alien in 4th place, getting a tow from Catula. Sharon in 5th, and Mr. Brown is a little bit further back from them, but don't count him out. He's a canny little racer, and he's probably doing this as a strategy already. So here comes the tow fest. Skyjacker, he looks like he's just a little bit ahead of Catula for that tow at the moment. Homesick Alien's in the sweet spot for a tow, and he's bringing Sharon along for the party. All on the racing mediums, whilst Digital Blasphemy is enjoying the very tacky super softs. Although I'm not keen on the super softs, I must say. I think they make the car oversteery. A slurp on my jagged edge. And here they go, all bunched up, bumper to bumper, cheek to cheek, as they go through the first corner. Everything stays as it was. Rido in the chat saying evening all. Hello Rido. There is Digital Blasphemy, 2.4 seconds now, but he's got to pull out that play in space, because I mean he's doing a 57.7 on those super softs, where these guys are doing 58.2s, 59.4 for Catula, and 59.1 for Homesick Alien. Sharon there, just behind the Alien, getting a great view of the back of Koikap's car, and the sparks flying off as Homesick Alien brushes the wall. He's just waiting to pounce there. He's gonna, oh, I thought he was gonna try and go for the outside. He's staying out there so he can sweep onto the inside, but it's a difficult corner to make the move there, and they're best off waiting really for the straight so they can get that tow and just propel themselves by. Looking back, we can see, oh, Racer Brown's dropped around about 2 seconds behind, but he's probably had no practice in the Mazda, trying to get up to speed, and it's not easy in a race. Now Skyjacker is under threat from Catula. Catula having a good look, unless they're buddying up and doing a bit of bump drafting. I think that's a bit of bump drafting going on there. Let's have a look. Is Catula looking to make a move, or is he just trying to use Skyjacker to try and build up a bit of space between him and Homesick? Looking back at Homesick, he's got Sharon right up his Jaxie as well. So, oh no, it looks like Catula is going to try and get that move, but Skyjacker's covered off the inside line. So Katula is going to find it difficult to get that Mazda around the up and the inside of Skyjacker. Skyjacker staying in second place. And we're on lap 4 now. I don't know when these guys... Well, these guys will not be thinking of a pit stop just yet. But, I mean, the Super Softs, they lasted about 6 laps, 7 lap. That 7th lap for Shiren, they did look like it was a bit slidey for him. But I don't know if that was just down to weird lobby lag or if it was not as sticky. Mama Homesick saying, come on, Homesick. And Digital Blasphemy are leading the way by nearly 3 seconds now. Katula, he's got himself ahead of Skyjacker. Skyjacker down to 3rd with Homesick Alien in 4th. Shiren looking at the back. It's just a tight stuff here. And it looks like there's no way by. And Racer Brown, a 59.7 from him last time around as he gets used to the cars. But he's definitely looking a bit closer than he was as these 3 all race each other into that final corner. Katula's out wide. And Sky, is he going to get that inside? Sky's going to just get up ahead of Katula. No, not quite. He tucks him behind him to get the toe, and Homesick is a lot closer now to the rear of Skyjacker as they come up the long straight to finish lap 4, start lap 5. And Digital Blasphemy is disappearing in the distance with those tackier tyres. A little bump draft from Homesick Alien. And they're all saving it to the second part of this race to get racy. At the moment, it's just about getting through this medium tyre situation. And now Skyjacker looking to make the move up the inside of Katula. He's got it there. He hasn't outbraked himself. He's up. He's back up into second place. And Katula a little wiggle on behind Skyjacker and is unable to get anything on the go, whilst Homesick Alien is picking his point to make his move. It's a tricky track to race at, this one. It's not many overtaking possibilities around, but I suppose if the car in front of you gives the wall a good nudge, that always helps. But at the moment we're sat on board with Homesick Alien in 4th, car 77, chasing down Skyjacker and Katula, whilst Digital Blasphemy is pulling further away in the leads. But that is what he needs to do with those super soft tyres. Did a 57.1 his last time around, while Skyjacker leads the pack on the mediums in 2nd, Katula in 3rd, Homesick Alien in 4th with Shiren in 5th, and Racer Brown just a little bit further back to them guys as he gets up to speed. And you can see he's starting to a 58.7 last time around. Shiren 58.5, no, that was Homesick, sorry. Shiren 58.8, Homesick Alien a 58.5, Katula a 58.9, and Skyjacker managing a 59.1. And they're going to post another load of those lap times as they cross the line. Digital Blasphemy still got the fastest lap with a 57.166. So he's doing everything he needs to do to build that buffer to stop these guys being able to attack him in the second part of the race when they go on to their super softs, bar Shiren, who has used the super softs already in this round, and he will have to use the soft tyre. And oh, that was the wall of death from Skyjacker, giving Katula the opportunity. Oh, wrong button. Hey up, Flashman, wrong button. And that gives Katula the perfect opportunity to go up into second place. Skyjacker dropping down into 3rd, Homesick Alien maintaining that 4th, but Shiren is looking extremely racy now. And we must be getting quite close to... no, they're not going to pit yet, are they? I thought because we got all racy that the pit stops were inbound, but I think we've got a few laps to go yet. I think they'll leave it until at least lap 10, possibly. Whoa, and there, Homesick having a nudge on the wall, giving Shiren an opportunity to get up alongside him. And it's side by side for these two. Shiren's going to try and stay there to try and get into the inside of the corner, but no, he backs out of it for Shiren. And all the time these lot are battling, you can see Racer Brown in 6th spot is drawing ever closer. He did a 58.4 his last time around. He's getting used to this car. With Sren doing a 58.6, Homesick Alien doing a 58.6, Skyjacker doing a 58.3, and they're side by side coming through the final corner. Skyjacker and Catula going large before they get to the straight. And there we see Catula stealing, robbing, mugging Skyjacker for the WRX Challenge the last season. Skyjacker was in with a shout, but he had an absolute awful last round. Sharen's gone in. Sharen has had enough of the medium tyres. He's going to make the move early, very early. He's going to have to do 11 laps on those soft tyres. And Digital Blasphemy, he's cracking on now. 7.2 seconds ahead of Catula. Hasn't been out of the 57s, well, apart from lap 3. So he's doing everything he needs to do to stay way ahead. Catula and Skyjacker, they're costing each other time out there, and they're kind of handing it to Digital Blasphemy at this point in the race as they're battling each other. I think a revenge here from Skyjacker. He's like, I'm not letting you finish ahead of me. You finished ahead of me too many times in WRX Challenge season 3, I believe it was, and not this time, my Spanish friend. Oh, they were a bit too close together, and Catula's paid the price. Catula has paid the price, and now Homesick, no, he's still holding on to that third. How? I think Homesick must have backed off, didn't want to hit him, and Racer Brown's whipped it up the inside of the Alien, and the Alien will be thinking, damn, why am I too nice? But Digital Blasphemy still on his way around those super softs. It's not affecting his pace at the moment. Did a 57.3 that last time around. He's coming around the final corner. Skyjacker in second, Catula in third, Racer Brown now up into fourth, with Homesick Alien in fifth, and Sharen moving on to those soft tyres to try and get an undercut to see if that works on these guys. And Digital Blasphemy not even interested in a pit stop just yet. He says, no, I've got loads of meat on these tyres. And yesterday he has, because he did a 57.3 again. So down the field there is Skyjacker, 2 seconds ahead of Catula. That little wiggle from Catula has helped Skyjacker out no end. And now he's got a little bit of wiggle room. And Racer Brown going for a move on Catula, and he's got it. He's up and he's into third place. And Catula back into the tow, and he's pulled out to try and get back ahead of Racer Brown, but Racer Brown's got that inside line going into the first corner, and they're side by side. Beautiful, guys. Oh, Catula has a little nudge on the wall, and Racer Brown, I think he slid a little bit there. Yes, he got a little slide on in the middle of the corner, and that is going to help Homesick Alien drag back into this three-way battle for the final podium position so far in this race. Catula looking like he's struggling on those mediums at the moment. Racer Brown all over up in his busyness. And Homesick Alien is waiting for an opportunity. Also, 16 seconds behind them is Sharen on the racing soft tyres. And he's getting purples. He's doing what he needs to do. But will those racing softs last him all the way to the end? Digital Blasphemy heading down to that final corner with Skyjacker. Got 2.4 seconds on Catula now, whilst Catula is stuck in that battle. And Homesick Alien's got himself ahead of Racer Brown. We missed it. I'm not doing replays because it kicked me out once, and that's it. I'm scarred for life. So Homesick Alien has got himself ahead of Racer Brown, and Sharen, he was 16 seconds behind him. Now he's only 14 seconds. So he's really, that undercut there might be something in it, but he's going to struggle at the end of the race with some very old racing soft tyres. We will see. We've still got 9 laps of this race to go, and Skyjacker has decided that's the moment. That's the moment to get rid of his medium tyres. Maybe they've seen that Racer Brown stayed out though on his mediums. He fancies it for a bit longer, and Digital Blasphemy some 14 seconds ahead of those guys now. So Skyjacker in and out on those super softs. Homesick Alien right up his jacksie, and Catula is the last out, and Shiren, oh, it's not. The undercut hasn't worked for him, because he's just catching up with them now, but maybe the momentum, he's got himself past Catula. Can he get himself past Homesick Alien also? And Skyjacker. So yes, the undercut did work. He had better speed up the straight, obviously, as they were coming out the pits and speeding up. He was at full pelt, and he is now up into third place. And oh no, Catula lost it in the corner. Catula lost his Mazda in the corner, and it's put him to the back. And Digital Blasphemy, the big question is, when will he pit, and how will his mediums fare against the against the guys behind him? And Racer Brown carrying on, and he's getting purples with those medium tyres. Nothing can stop that man. And Shiren, great move with that early stop, but the big question mark is, will those tyres still be fresh at the end of the race? Skyjacker under some pressure now from Homesick Alien. Homesick Alien on those super soft tyres. Bit more grip now for him in the Mazda, feeling a little bit more comfortable in his comfort zone, being able to carry a lot more speed through those corners. And Catula 6.8 seconds behind. It's going to be a big call for Catula to try and catch the pack back up after the pit stops. And there we see Shiren just ahead of the monster Mazda, who is ahead of us. Racer Brown pops into the pits. Racer Brown nips into the pits to get rid of those mediums. He has free choice, as he didn't take part in the first race. He can pick either softs or super softs. It'll be interesting to see what he does pick. A 57.6 for Digital Blasphemy last time, so he's not feeling any tyre wear at the moment. Lap 10 of 17. And there is Skyjacker fending off. Oh, so Skyjacker, he got the toe on Shiren and got himself ahead of Shiren on those racing softs. And Homesick Alien not quite making the move on Shiren at the moment. Shiren on the inside. He's trying to go back up the inside of Skyjacker, and he does so. Beautiful stuff. He has a little nudge on the wall, but he's got track position, which is all he needs. And they are now 28 seconds. That's virtually a pit stop, I think. What is the pit stops? It's about 16 seconds pit stop, sorry. So yeah, Digital Blasphemy, he's still got a good 12-second lead on these guys, but he's going to be on the medium tyres, remember. And that's who they're racing. They're racing each other at the moment, but they need to be thinking about the car ahead. And there is Racer Brown. He's gone for a racing soft tyre. He's only 5 seconds ahead of the Cthulhu, who's on the super soft tyre, so it's not all done and dusted for Cthulhu at the moment. And he's on 2.5 seconds, so the undercut here really does work for these guys, as we saw from Shiren. And now with Skyjacker and Homesick making the, and Cthulhu, but Cthulhu had a spin, but making the stop before Racer Brown. Racer Brown has ended up behind them all when he was tucked up right underneath their spoilers. And Digital Blasphemy again going around, but he is he? No, a 57.4. He's losing no time whatsoever. So Digital Blasphemy absolutely loving life on those super soft tyres. Shiren holding on to that second place, but Skyjacker and Homesick Alien are queuing up to have a bite at the Russian sensation. And there we see Homesick Alien closing up on Skyjacker in the tow. And they'll be waiting for Digital Blasphemy to make a stop. Shiren defending that inside. No, he's come back out again. And is Skyjacker just going to slightly slip it up the inside? And he does quite easily. And not outbraking himself. Great move from Skyjacker in that first corner. Did it with ease. And now Skyjacker is in second place ahead of Shiren. And they've got Homesick Alien just behind Shiren at the moment, with only this lap and then 6 more to go as these three battle it out. Racer Brown drops a little bit further away from the guys ahead of him on his racing softs, but he's still 5 seconds ahead of Cthulhu. You see the nature of this track: when you drop out of that tow, it's hard to come back from it. Those tyres definitely looking and more haggard now for Digital Blasphemy. Is he going to try and go around again, or is he going to pop it in? I mean, they do him 58s, early 58s on the mediums. He's still mid 57s at the moment, and all the time he is pulling those lap times. Doesn't seem worth making a pit stop. There he goes. But it's in the 58s now, so he might be on the cusp of needing to change to the medium tyre. Skyjacker has pulled a little bit away from the Chiren as we were watching Digital Blasphemy, and Skyjacker now no tow, and he's not towing anyone also. And Homesick Alien, we'll see him close right up to the back of the Russian sensation and race around. Where did that come from? He's caught those guys up immensely. He was 3 seconds behind, and now he's only 1.3 seconds behind. So them two battling has cost them. Homesick crosses the line with a 58.4 his last time around. Chiren a 58.3. So I believe these two battling each other has cost, and there goes Homesick Alien in the tow and up into third place. But Team 13 Chiren will be trying to come back at the Alien, I'm sure. Can't quite do it in that corner. And Racer Brown is loving seeing this action ahead of him, them two racing each other, meaning he can try and close in and get himself onto the podium. Digital Blasphemy still making his way around. He's going to probably... Ooh, he had a bit of a spank with the wall there, I think. He's 28 seconds ahead of Skyjacker. I mean, he might be waiting until the last lap to put those medium tyres on. Who knows? Skyjacker getting the fastest lap of the race with a 56.951. Homesick Alien has got himself ahead of Chiren. Oh, we saw that, didn't we, up the straight? And Chiren giving it great big balls in the back mirror of Homesick Alien. If we go on board with the Alien and have a look backwards, there we can see Chiren trying to mount an attack, but he's going to have to defend soon, because you can see Racer Brown slowly catching up in the background there. So Chiren fighting on two fronts with his soft tyres, and Racer Brown also on those soft tyres. You can see he's in the tow. Will it be a bump draft? Oh yeah. Helping the Alien along a little bit. Alien doing 57.0 that last time around. He's only 8 tenths away from Skyjacker, so he must be enjoying a tow himself, as well as the bump draft from Chiren, and they will all be back up in a little pack pretty soon. Meanwhile, ooh, Chiren around the outside of Homesick Alien, but he can't get there. And now they're all closed back up with each other again. Digital Blasphemy on those old tyres did a 58.8 that last time around. How long can he hang it out? He doesn't want to knock into too many walls, but he's got a 27-second lead. And the pit stops are around about 16 seconds, I think. But the outlap's a bit slower as well. So we'll say 20 seconds pit stop, shall we? But Digital Blasphemy doing everything correct. He won the first race, and it's looking good for a second win. Going, by the way, he's been driving this race also. It's down to 26 seconds though with Skyjacker. Sooner rather than later for a pit stop would be best for Digital Blasphemy, and this is the lap. That was going to be so smooth, but I just weren't sure where the pit lane was. So Digital Blasphemy into the pits, whilst these guys all make their way around that final corner. Skyjacker ahead of Homesick Alien, who is ahead of Chiren, and Racer Brown now has joined the party. He's in that beautiful tow zone, and Cthulhu is just using this as a bit of a practice now, it seems, because it's going to be tough to catch those guys up when they're all towing each other. So Cthulhu just going for personal bests as he goes around. Homesick Alien's got the fastest lap. with a 56.8. We saw Skyjacker had it with a 56.9 for that last lap. Homesick Alien managed a 56.8. Digital Blasphemy back out on his medium tyres now. 9 seconds he's got to play with, including, and we got 4 laps to go, including this one. So it's a tough call for those guys to try and catch him up. But he's definitely going to be slower on those medium tyres. And if these guys are all racing each other, it's going to cost them. It'll cost them time trying to hunt down a Digital Blasphemy. So it's definitely looking good for the double win for Digital Blasphemy in this first round of the VGT Series 2 in the Mazdas. Skyjacker in second place ahead of Homesick Alien with Sharon in third. Looks like Racer Brown's dropped back a little bit from those guys. Maybe had a barrier moment. And the tyre wear isn't too bad here, but I don't think the corners are as grueling around here as it will be on some of the tracks. And ooh, Digital Blasphemy going very, very deep in that corner. And it's cost him a bit of time, but ooh, it's down to 7.5 seconds now. It was 9 seconds, remember. Now it's down to 7.5 seconds with Skyjacker, Homesick Alien and Sharon all in a train. In a Mazda train. Doing the locomotive. Do the locomotive with me. You gotta move your hips now. Jump up. Jump out. Did you know? I don't know the words. I'm not a big Kylie fan. I'm a big Kylie fan, but not of her music. Of her work on Neighbours. Charlene. So Digital Blasphemy, 7-second lead now. We've got 3 laps, including this one, remaining. So it's looking good for Digital Blasphemy at the moment. And oh, Skyjacker wide then. Can Homesick Alien get a little look up the inside? That would have cost Skyjacker a bit of time, having a rub on the wall. But Homesick, now he's having a look up the, oh, it's not, and then Sharon's having a look at the Alien, but oh, it's very tight part of the track to start trying to make moves on. Oh, Sharon having a knock on the wall, as is Racer Brown, seeing the sparks flying everywhere. Catula, he's got a dead sexy car, but that little spin in the corner, well, it wasn't even a spin, it was a half slide. Really, really cost him in this race. He was looking very good as well. But this man, Digital Blasphemy, it's just 6 seconds. He's maintaining that 6 seconds ahead of the pack as he goes into the final corner. Is the fuel okay? Yeah, fuel's all alright for all of them. And so Digital Blasphemy making his way out the final corner, heading up towards the finish line to start the penultimate lap of this, the feature race of round 1. Digital Blasphemy already got a win under his belt. He's already got a nice little trophy for his cabinet. And 58.9 for Digital Blasphemy on that lap. It's under 6 seconds. Skyjacker still ahead of Homesick. 57.1 from Skyjacker. A 57.0 from Homesick Alien. I imagine they're trying to work together there to try and catch up a Digital Blasphemy. And they can just about see him as he disappears into the first corner. And it's a race on. 2 more laps to go around here at Tokyo East Outer Loop. And oh, Sharon's dropped behind Racer Brown. I'm sorry I missed that, but Sharon, he did put those soft tyres on rather early, so maybe grip wise he's starting to lose a little bit. And Catula dropping a little further back on his super softs, but he's got no one to tow him, you see, so it's he's losing about half a second. I don't know, I pulled that one out my bum, but let's say half a second. So Digital Blasphemy on those medium tyres, 2 laps to go and the fuel's flashing. The fuel is flashing for Digital Blasphemy, but I'm sure it's going to be fine. I don't want to get everyone all worried without knowing it's... I think it is. I think you get about 2 laps when it starts flashing. And he's just coming around that final corner to start the final lap. He's just under 5-second leads on those guys behind him. Skyjacker, Homesick's making a move on Skyjacker. No, he's not. Looked like he was. But Skyjacker, he's getting purples. He's going for the fastest lap. He's got the Alien in his tow though. And Racer Brown looks like he wants to get involved also. As Shiren drops back a little bit from that pack. And really now we're into the final lap. And Homesick, I think, bump drafting a bit of Skyjacker. They still need to catch up Digital Blasphemy, who looks like he's got this race covered off, in my opinion. Looks like it's all about the Digi Blasphemy from this point of view. And Homesick Alien, I thought it just said he had a purple, but it's Racer Brown that's got the fastest lap of the race so far with a 56.2. He's only a second behind Alien and Skyjacker. If they race each other too much, Racer Brown's going to be in there. Homesick Alien going for a move around the long sweeping left. And now Skyjacker's on the inside round the long sweeping right. They're side by side with 2 massive brick walls either side of them. Oh, they better be careful because Racer Brown's catching them. And Racer Brown would love nothing more than to grab second place in his first race here as reigning champion. Skyjacker and Homesick getting very, very close and personal through the bends. And Digital Blasphemy, he's cruising down to the final corner, looking good for that win. With Skyjacker holding off second, is Homesick Alien going to try and make a move into the final corner. Skyjacker's pulled onto the inside to protect the apex, and Homesick can't get round. But now Racer Brown's looking up the inside of Homesick Alien, and Shiren is catching him up again. And it's all going to be about the tow as Digital Blasphemy heads towards win number 2 of 2 in this series. And what a great race and drive from Digital Blasphemy. Well done, awesome stuff. Skyjacker, it looks like he's going to maintain that second. He's trying to break the tow, and he gets second with Homesick Alien a final podium position. Take a boo, my son. And Racer Brown grabbing 4th with Shiren in 5th. And Cthulhu bringing that beautiful Red Bull car home in 6th place. What a race. And Digital Blasphemy, my doubts about the starting on the softer tyre is all wrong. There he goes, showing us his second trophy of the day. Well done, you little tiger, you. Awesome stuff. So I will take you to the race results. There we go. Racer Brown got your fastest lap on lap 16 with a 1:56.288. Very fast indeed. Digital Blasphemy gets his second win of the series and of the round and of the night. So absolutely crack-a-lacking for Digital Blasphemy. He'll be pleased with that, no doubt. Skyjacker getting second spot with Homesick Alien, rounding off the podium. Racer Brown in 4th place, Shiren in 5th, and Cthulhu in 6th. What a lovely little race that was. Thank you very much, guys. So, Mama Homesick saying, very well done, Homesick, on your podium finish. Yes, he's dousing himself in champagne right now. So, looking forward for the rest of the week, obviously, Friday evening, tomorrow evening. See, Skyjacker's sending all that info through, but I've turned the notifications off so you don't get that blurry corner, which is really irritating, I know. So, looking forward to the rest of the week, we've got the Group 4 World Series. And there's loads of room in that, guys. If there's any last-minute sign-ups, I know the cars have been chosen, but you can always put the randomator back on and pick a car for you. Mama Homesick in the chat saying a very close race for 2nd, 3rd and 4th. Well done all. It is, and it's bucked the trend. Digital Blasphemy, usually they always started on the harder compound and then finish on the faster compound, but Digital Blasphemy there, but it might be the track. We will have to see. I don't know what track's next. I'll have a check it out. But I was just trying to sell some stuff. So yeah, the Group 4 World Series. There's room. I think what we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We can still get another 7 people in that group if you fancy it. If you've watched this and you've got the bug. Skyjack is saying that was a fantastic race. It was cracking. But yes, we've got room if anyone fancies it for the Group 4 World Series tomorrow evening around St. Croix C, I believe. Let me double check that. Yeah, no, B. St. Croix B in the French marquee cars. And there's only one Bugatti, so it looks like Bugattis are up for grabs. 2 Citroens, 2 Peugeots, 2 Megane trophies, and 1 Megane. And I know what Megane Homesick Alien's going to take. I think I've seen it before. I think it's green with 47 on the side of it, but not his number, just blend 47. So I'm looking forward to seeing that car make its reappearance. It's the car he won the MTCC in. I'm assuming that's the car he's going to use, but we will see. Back in his championship winning car. But there's room in that for Friday evening. Sunday evening we've got the Red Bulls. We've only had 1 round, so there's plenty of space in there if you fancy a little bit of Formula kind of racing. You can sign up for that because there's 1 drop score of the season, so the first round it won't matter because you'll be dropping that anyway. And that'll be that. And then Tuesday we've got round 4 of the Group 3 World Endurance Series, and that racing has been absolutely cracking. So join us tomorrow night stream, join us on Sunday evening stream, and join us on Tuesday's stream. We stream whenever we can. In the chat, Skyjack says HS is in a trophy, just RB in the normal Megane. Skyjack saying my bad. Yeah, no, I had the page open. I'm pretty sure. I've got to go back now. Got to go back and check. But yeah, I think Homesick is in just the Megane. Yeah, Racer Brown's in the trophy, as is Shadow Rider. Yes, that's everything. I think that was a beautiful round. I was going to quickly check what the next race is for you guys before we move on. You guys and gals out there. So round 2 will be the Red Bull Ring, the proper one, the GP one. So that's going to be good in these cars. It's going to be great fun. There's no barriers to save them from going off there. So join us next Tuesday for round 2 for the Red Bull Ring, for your next hit of the VGT Series. And what time is it? It's nearly 9:30, so I think Skyjacker wants to get off and watch a bit of Broadchurch or Poldark. That's Sundays, isn't it? I don't know what's on a Tuesday night. I was your broadcaster, and don't forget, go to our website if you want to join our Discord. If you're not already in it, go to www.virtualracersclub.co.uk, and there will be links there to get into our Discord. But I believe there's links on our YouTube as well. If you click on About somewhere in that the gubbins on the interweb thing, it'll give you links to get to our Discord, Facebook, and our website. Homesick Alien saying great fun, cheers everyone, and it's my pleasure, Homesick. I and Skyjack are saying Designated Survivor at the moment. He's got to rush off to watch Designated Survivor. So I will wrap this up. I was your broadcaster and your commentator, Wayne Kerr. Thank you for joining us, and I will see you hopefully Friday. Come and join us. It's great fun. No problem, Skyjacker. He just said thanks, thingy. Don't want to name shame me this time. Alright guys, thank you for joining us, and I will catch you next time. Well done, Digital Blasphemy. What a round. Well done, my friend. And I will see you. That orange helmet is still proving very lucky for you. I will see you on the flip side. Mama Home 6am, well done thingy. I did nothing, honestly. Okay, what was I going? Oh, yes, so that's me, done. I'm out. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. Peace and love. Peace and love.